Hi, it's Debbie Pokornik from Empowering Energy, and this video is about my family booster shot cards, which are set up to help families really connect and turn their quality time into some really meaningful experiences. It is not meant to take away your creativity. They are not meant to tell you what to do. They are meant to give you nice, easy suggestions of things that you can do that do not cost a lot of money, and but that can make your quality time that much more fun. They're also great to take with you when you travel for restaurants, things like that, because a lot of the activities involve discussions or talking. The card that I've chosen today is called Recognizing Your Supports. And this is a really important piece that we actually teach in a lot of anxiety programs or programs that are geared at helping you to realize that there is no problem so great it cannot be solved. So it's really important for our kids to know that they have supports, and it's quite critical that they know these supports go beyond just mom and dad or sisters or brothers, because if something should ever happen, heaven forbid, we want our kids to have other people they can turn to. Because of television and media and everything else, the police that used to be one of our primary supports, there's a lot of distrust for a lot of people. And while it's important that we teach our kids about knowing what's okay and what's not okay and who they can talk to about things that they think are okay or not okay, it's also critical that our kids recognize that they are very resilient and very strong. And so this card is all about helping our kids to become familiar with who their supporters are, because that can help them with confidence, with self-esteem, with a sense of security. So typically the way this craft is done is you have a piece of paper and you put yourself in the center of the piece of paper. So you can draw a little picture of yourself if you're at all artistic. It can also just be a circle with your name in it, whatever you like. And then around yourself in a close circle, you put those people that are very close to you. So this might be mom, it might be dad, it might be grandparents, it could be a next door neighbor, it could be a babysitter, it could be their teacher, it could be a brother, a sister, people that they feel they could go to in times of need. And so they put them in the inner circle around them. Beyond that, they go into the bigger circle. So let's say they put their teacher in the immediate support circle because they really like their teacher, they feel comfortable talking to their teacher. In this next section, they might put a guidance counselor who they know is at the school, who is available for them to talk to, but they don't really know that teacher very well. And so, they wouldn't be the first person that they would turn to. So they might put them there. They might put their coach, because even though their coach is someone they know and like, they wouldn't go to them first for support, but they can see how that would be a support in a bigger picture. And so you move on through, and that's where doctors might come in, children's helplines. Even for us here in Winnipeg, we have a place called Clinic, which is a place that you can call if you're ever feeling down. So these kind of supports, and as you get into the bigger areas further removed from you, they move out on the picture. And what happens is you end up with yourself in the center in this nice little circle. Then you have your main supports around you. You have your more distant supports around that. And then you have your bigger community supports around that. But what it does is it creates a picture letting you know that there's a lot more support for you out there than you might have originally thought. This can be a really great project to do with your kids, especially if you yourself feel like you don't have a lot of supports. Then it can be a great little research project of what is out there, what can help me, what groups might I join or clubs might I join so that I do have some support. Then what you usually do is you draw lines to the different people, and those lines can be meaningful to you. So you might do a thick blue line to the people in your immediate circle of support. You might do a thinner red line out to a community agency, like say you're a doctor or something like that. And it just creates a really nice little picture of all the different supports that you have. And the card explains how you might do that, how you could put squiggly lines for those that you might want to explore further, and so on. So this is a great activity. It can be done with just a piece of paper and a few different colored pens or pencil crayons, things like that. And so it doesn't cost a lot of money, and it's a great tool for all of us to have. Until next time, I'm Debbie Pokornik.